Brexit talks are resuming this week, but some people in the EU were determined to punish the UK for voting to leave the bloc rather than working towards a good deal, according to the Swedish finance minister. The UK left the EU on January 31 and is due to exit the transition period at the end of the year. However, with the UK and Europe both focused on the coronavirus pandemic, time has been lost in terms of finalising a deal for what the future relationship between the two will look like post-Brexit. Virtual negotiations are taking place this week and it is believed they will be working out whether it is possible to secure a deal by the end of the year. If not, the only two options will be to extend the transition period or to leave without a deal. However, this may not have all been so tricky in the first place had certainly EU leaders not been so intransigent in the months and years since the Brexit vote in 2016. Swedish Finance Minister Magdalena Andersson spoke to The Telegraph just months after that controversial vote, insisting that it would be a mistake to chastise Britain for its decision and calling for an amicable agreement. Many in Sweden also harbor Eurosceptic views, and the Swedish economy is strongly linked to the UK in terms of trade, as Britain is its third biggest export market. A shock poll just weeks before the Brexit vote revealed that a majority of Swedes would want to follow the UK out of the EU if they voted to leave. Sweden, along with other Nordic countries, therefore implored the EU to try and avoid a fractious divorce that could damage economies in and outside the EU, and potentially risk a domino effect of referendums. Ms. Andersson said in October 2016, "I think our basic instincts are the same. We've heard some voices from the continent that now is the time to punish the British, whereas our instinct instead is that this is the new situation and we have to make the best of it. We have to see what is good for jobs and growth." She added, "The softer the Brexit, the better. We're an open country and we are in favour of free trade, and we want to see a solution that is as beneficial as possible for everybody." Her comments came as Swedish companies started to be hit by the Brexit campaign and results, as well as the fall in the value of sterling, especially in contrast to the strong krona. Sweden's exports to the UK were taking a plunge, with a drop of 19% from January to July compared to the same period the year before. Pharmaceuticals fell 38%, chemicals 23% and paper goods 15%. Andreas Hatzajaju, from the Stockholm Chamber of Commerce, told Dagens Industri, "It's amazing. If this persists, it will lead to fewer jobs in Sweden. This is in part due to the currency exchange, but also because export profit margins were collapsing, which could shift even more dramatically if the UK leaves without a deal." There are over 1,000 Swedish businesses operating in the UK, employing 100,000 including IKEA, H&M, Saab, Scania, Electrolux, Skype and Ericsson. Ms. Andersson said, "They're worried about potential trade barriers and tariffs, and about the Swedish personnel. A weak pound affects Swedish exports companies, and that could of course affect the Swedish economy." Ms. Andersson even strayed somewhat from the EU mantra that there could be no cherry-picking on access to the single market, that the four freedoms of goods, services, capital and movement of people come hand in hand, and only together. She said, "We have to know what the British government wants, what is their ideal of a new relationship with the EU, and then we can start discussing from there. This is all part of the negotiations. I can imagine there might be some cherry-picking within that. We should definitely not underestimate the complexity of the issue, and also the consequences." Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe our channel to receive the latest news.